Life, as we all know it, is full of twists and turns. We all expect to be able to take care of ourselves well into old age, to work a good job until retirement, and to not need to rely on other people for most of our daily needs. When accidents happen, this can throw things into disarray. Exactly this happened for the object of my case study, Milton Jones. Milton Jones was a long haul truck driver who got in a terrible accident and had to completely change his life to adapt to his new normal. We'll look at his rehabilitation process, the problems that he faced, and the resources available to him. Milton Jones is 54 years old. He's from Marble Falls, Texas, and the father of a grown son that he enjoys spending time with. He drove trucks for a living. This often brought him far from home. During one winter, Milton found himself in a bad blizzard while he was driving near Amarillo, Texas. Amarillo is about 600 miles from Milton's home. The blizzard caused bad driving conditions, and Milton got in an accident and broke his back. He was taken to the hospital and recovered well, but his legs were paralyzed. He suddenly found himself unable to take care of himself. He was completely reliant on others for all of his daily activities. After a hospital stay where someone loses previous mobility, it's common practice to go to a rehab center to gain back that strength. This is what Milton did. He worked with physical therapists for about 6 weeks, but would never fully recover the use of his legs. From the rehab center, he was placed in a local nursing facility that could care for him further. 18 months in, Milton was anxious to get back to Marble Falls, be closer to his son, and closer to the community that he's familiar with. As someone newly paralyzed and unfamiliar with resources that could help him, Milton sought the advice of others. His friend referred him to the representative from the Area Agency on Aging. This representative told him about the government program Money Follows the Person. According to the Arkansas Department of Human Services, this is a program that supports nursing home residents in the transition to living back in the community. This program connected him with a relocation specialist and a representative from the Department on Aging and Disability Services. They went over what Milton wanted and needed in a living situation and where he wanted it to be located, Marble Falls, Texas. Milton asked that it have an extra room that his son can come stay with him. The representatives helped Milton through the qualification and application process, something that Milton wouldn't have been able to navigate all on his own. They reached out to apartments in the area where Milton wanted to move and helped identify suitable ones. It was surprising to Milton how long this process took and how few apartments he found that were accessible to him. They helped Milton choose a home health agency with nurses that would frequently check on him and helped him develop a safety plan in case he found himself in an emergency. An obstacle that Milton faced was figuring out how to pay for housing. This program helps people with initial costs of returning to the community, including deposits and home setup costs. His case manager also met with the area's public housing authority to create a voucher system for nursing home residents. There were only 10 vouchers available, but fortunately Milton was able to obtain one of them, and he finally found an accessible apartment in Marble Falls, Texas, with room for his son to come visit. This case study shows that resources are available to people experiencing monumental life loss and changes. Milton couldn't have planned for any of this to happen, but thankfully there are people that do. The fact that money follows the person exists is a testament to human kindness that we need to see more of. Thankfully, Milton Jones is back in Marble Falls, Texas, back in the community that he knows, and back with his son.